the teeth. It's real high anxiety, right? Excitement, so high that there's anxiety in it. And that's his association to everything. He understands that I'm saying calm down, which is great. When I do that, good boy, you see it just gets it going. So we'll be changing that. He's a good man, no. That's good, very respectful. That's good. Boy, he's handsome. Place. Call that focus. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Nice job. Very friendly young man for us. Place. Atta boy. Good boy. Stay. Let this happen. Let it happen. Good boy. Wow. Wow. No. Good boy. Okay, let that little clip just be an example of getting just a couple sounds and some body language to talk. Good. It's really cool. Good boy. Good boy. I'm proud of you. Look at you. Out of all that. Yes. Let me just tighten the collar. One loose. Oh, it's a little loose there. A little better. Yes, that's right. That's a good boy. God, I love this guy's face. Huh? Kind of looks like Reagan's. And you, there's a lot of pitties here right now. Whoa.
And Breezy went home. That would have been more.
This is like all bully breeds.
Yeah.
These two. Holy smokes. Good. I mean, what a good boy. He truly, truly is a good one, but we're gonna get you better. Break. Yeah. Yeah. It's just all about options at this point. He's going to see what are my options. And the style that we're training in, it looks like there's a lot of options. Because the leash isn't tight all the time, they're not being restrained to a little box necessarily. They're allowed to walk away and see what happens. They're allowed to try to go out the door, see what happens. Because we're obviously planning for that. We have our long line. Obviously, if this was a biting dog, there'd be a muzzle on, and I wouldn't be dropping that slip lead. Okay, you gotta know what dog's in front of you. But right now, this guy's friendly and he likes me, and he trusts me a little bit, which I appreciate. So I'm trusting him to go out, feel that stim, hear that beep, take my direction to go into the kennel. See that teeth chatter? All right, I'm gonna see that go away in a couple days. That's my prediction. All right, good boy. Okay. Now, once he realizes there is no other option, then it becomes easier. But in order for that to really happen, he has to go explore. All right, in a safe manner. Good boy. Place. Good boy. He's sucking up to me to say I don't want to go in, but that's okay. It was like he came to me and then this, you see? I don't want to go in. I don't hear you, right? No, I'm telling you right now, he knows what I'm asking of him. Okay, we see this ding ding. Place. I use my voice, that makes it real. Place. but I don't want to, but I don't want to, but I don't want to. You see this at home? And then they get away with it. Place. But what if I sit? I'll be good. I promise. Place. Now I'm gonna stand. Place. And then I said place, because this happens if you don't. Good. And then I said, I really like that. Good job. I really like that. Good job. So the first time we did this, it was bouncing around the room. And then it was like, that didn't work. Let me try to butter him up. And then that didn't work. Let me just try to be good. It's like a toddler, really. Good. Good. Except they can bite. See, so when they get frustrated, just like a toddler, they might hit you, throw things, bite you, all sorts of stuff. So I am playing with the frustration level, and I'm reading it. I'm trying not to go too far. I'm not looking for that conversation right now. So I want to give him something that I know he can handle. This is not a hard conversation. And just start to tap a little bit of the attitude, okay? Good boy. And let him know the rewards of being a good boy. A good boy, the definition of a good boy is listening to your people. Good. Yeah. Good. And I'm going to set him up to make a mistake. Because I really want, while we're hot, while we're in the middle of the conversation, I'm going to tempt him to come out and see where his respect is for me and for the command. That's a good boy. I knew you were a natural. That's right. But let's make it harder. Is this? Okay. Looking at me, when do I go out? Good. Break. Good. Okay, now let's not forget, guys, context. He struggles in the kennel big time. Can't be in the kennel. That's how much he struggles, because he'll tear it up with his teeth. Shh. Right? That sound. Watch. Good. That sound doesn't just mean stop what you're doing. You also have to calm down and check in with me. Don't just then stop that, but then take that intensity and look over at the next thing, which was, is he outside? Another common thing is that correction. People who do correct, they correct, but they don't follow through and make sure that the dog calms down and is respectful, and then let them go again. Good. It's all about that intensity of their adrenaline and their state of mind. We want them to be calm. Podrick. Place. Grab release. So that's just blatant ignoring. When you see the eyes kind of just do like a little lazy, like summer day blink, he heard you and he's ignoring you. Place right there a little bit, just that with the eye, like that. Okay. Place, and then, well, the leash he already knows from outside, just a little guidance. He can't resist that, he understands that. Place. Okay, so once you learn how to have a conversation with a dog, good boy, that's my boy. Again, know the dog you're working with. Don't be reaching your hand into a kennel. Like, I know people watch our videos, just know, I know what dog I'm working with, and every dog's different, okay? I'm having a conversation with him. So there's a back and forth. I say something, he does something, even if that something is nothing. I give him time, usually a couple seconds, and then I respond again. And eventually I get around to correct. And he understands that it means because he's not trying. Time and time again, you'll understand it's because he's not trying to do the thing I'm asking him to do. Dogs aren't dumb. It's no different than you trying to get your dog inside on leash and they're fighting back. They know. Or they're just sitting here like this. They know you want them to go inside. They just know if they wait long enough, you'll stop trying. Okay, so I've seen this guy try different behaviors that have worked in the past. We see the runaway first. And then we've seen sucking up to us. And then we've seen trying to straighten up his act. Like, well, what if I sit? Or what, offering other behaviors than the one I'm asking. Which is the thing he hates most, is this kind of from what the owner said. This is his big problem, okay? So with the door open now, there's no door shut. It's really allows us to have the conversation. You're not allowed out until I come and get you. So every time he steps out, pressure's on, I say no, I enter the situation, I put him back in there, he's left alone. He understands. And then when I say the release word, I let him out and there's affection and everything, so he knows like, okay, I can get out, but only when I'm told. Right? These are puppy skills. If we miss them and then we try to teach these skills to an adult, it can be a little more difficult, but it's definitely far from impossible. It's totally possible in a short period of time too. Is. Sweetheart baby girl. Okay, I'm very proud. Our work is not done. We need to monitor him while he's in this kennel. So we will be putting a camera on him, putting a mini educator on him, and watching and listening. If he starts any nonsense, we will come down and correct him, calm him down, start over, until he learns the nonsense equals a correction. Quiet equals peace, right? Okay, look at, I know this is his video, but look at our pitties that were just here just days ago. All of the dogs, look at them all. Look at the boxer. Look, the mentality, they just understand that we're not talking to them right now. They just know that nobody is interacting with them, so there's no even reason to be going crazy. And this guy struggles with it big time. As soon as I say your name, or as soon as I come to your kennel and start unlatching the door, you know I'm going to be talking to you. Until then, I'm talking to this young man. And I'll tell you, if you see her, she's not abiding by that. She's our helper dog. She's, in her eyes, above everybody else. But she is supposed to have a little bit of bad behavior, because we use that to help these dogs, right? We want her a little squirrely, a little crazy. Good, because it triggers a dog like him. All that movement, all that stuff, all that whining. Okay, let's see what happens. He has laid down. Because I took so long talking, he took it upon himself to lay down. That is so good. I'm not going to push him to do anything besides relax. Okay? Good. And of course, you know, letting him know I'm feeling him out with the affection. He kind of likes it. He really likes praise, like words of affirmation, more than just like good boy, good boy, good boy. He likes that, just that marker. Good. That was good. So that's going to be helpful. Let's get some of the tools off and then get the camera on him and monitor him so we can start knocking out that bad behavior.